2026 isn't about rushing the moments. It's about building something that lasts. Chasing new ground without letting one run, one race, or one decision steal from the next.
Hey guys, welcome back to Bigfoot Ultra Running. This is Brad. We're at Black Hills today. I've just dropped Grace off at a friend's house, and yeah, thought I'd get a long run in and try to give her about 3 hours to hang out with her friend while we head up to Black Hill and then yeah, pick her up on the way home. So it's 31 degrees right now, and I'm gonna make this my long run for the week. All right, let's go. So yeah, pretty warm day. Temperature just climbed to 32 degrees. I've got a litre of water plus bonus 500 mils, so 1.5 litres of water. We'll see how far it can take us today. Nice and easy long run. As easy as Black Hill gets, that is. So 2026 is shaping up to be a pretty big year so far. Although 2025 isn't over yet. I've got about 100 Ks to go to hit 4,000 Ks for the year, so we'll try and do that. 1 week to go till Christmas, so pretty cool time of year. We've got the rest of the ATR Summer Series to go with the next race at Belair. There's 3 races to go in that. And then I reckon 2026, I was originally just going to aim for the Everest 24-hour challenge here at Black Hill. So I saw a message come up the other day in the Bigfoot Run Club group chat, and it was Mac letting us know that he just signed up for Ultra Adelaide 100 miler in 2026. They had a 30% off sale, and within a half an hour I'd signed up too. So yeah, Ultra Adelaide 100 miler is happening again next year. We got Matt signed up, Lars, who I ran it with last year, who unfortunately DNF'd. He's going to make a comeback and give it another crack. His foot is still giving him issues. He still hasn't completely recovered from this year's Ultra Adelaide 100 miler, so fingers crossed for Lars. I really hope you pull through and get some training in. I can't wait for the training. I can't wait for us boys to get together with anyone else for that matter who wants to join us and get some solid training runs in. So yeah, 2026 we'll have Ultra Adelaide 100 miler in July. Great timing, slap bang in the middle school holidays, perfect for me as a teacher. And then we've got the Everest 24-hour challenge at Black Hill in September. In October, we've got the Hyson. I'm not even aiming for that, but the option will be there if I'm feeling good. Just because it's my sentimental favourite doesn't mean I have to do it though, but we'll see how we feel. But yeah, we're definitely doing Ultra Adelaide 100 miler and the Everest 24-hour challenge. So yeah, that's 2026. So I've started to plan out my training, and I'll probably go into that in a bit more detail in some other videos. But one of my main philosophies this time is to not let one event steal from another. Meaning I want to try and complete all the events that I just listed, try and perform well in all of them without allowing the preparation or the event itself to then steal from the next and make one of the others impossible to complete or even start. So yeah, not letting one event steal from another. And then I was thinking as well, I need to apply that same mindset with my training sessions. So being a bit more thoughtful with how I load each session and what my goal is for each session. And yeah, not just doing that extra hard run just because I'm feeling good at the time. So yeah, trying to manage the load while also trying to put in a mammoth training block. As long as I can put a hard training block in, one that I'm proud of, then I don't mind what happens on the day of the event. The main thing is putting in the hard work. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm just laying some foundation now. A long, easy run, just to get that base going again. I'm really happy with how this year went. Completing Ultra Adelaide 100 miler, Hyson 115, getting the Adelaide to Victor Harbour medallion. Pretty cool. Even DNFing the 5 peaks provided a lot of experience.
We always say, like, every aid station you got the energizer button. It's come back.
Boys are back in town. Not really.
We've been found out.
We're kind of wrecked, yeah. Lars has rolled an ankle.
Yeah.
And we're just using that as our excuse at the moment, eh, mate?
Well, mate.
Yeah.
We couldn't run away from him if we tried.
Yeah.
So I'll probably last, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man.
everyone needs to be brought down to earth sometimes.
Yep. This is the hottest 5 peaks I've ever had on record. And I think the guy just said then over 75 people have had to drop out. I ran past a few guys in a pretty bad way as well, so it's tempting to keep going. I reckon I could still get there by 5:30, but I don't want to be disrespectful, especially considering there's been ambulances on course all day, and yeah, I wouldn't want to do that, so... Oh. Not happy. Go on, tip it over me, Mackenzie. Oh, yeah. And to top things off, I think I have a flat battery. Oh my God.
I think the stereo short circuit.
So yeah, this is Brad and Grace, but still waiting for the RAA. Oh my God. Wow, what a finish, Grace, hey? Like when everything just goes right, you just like, everything today was just like, just brilliant, mate. And I love just waiting after an ultra marathon for the RAA to come because my car won't start. Just pretty much a perfect day all round. This is what DNF feels like, guys. I don't regret it. So it's been a good year, but I did have some injuries at crucial moments throughout that year. So we're kind of at the business end of the training block, and I haven't been injured in over a year, except about a week ago my right foot has just felt absolutely smashed. I tried to keep my training going while we were in Melbourne for the basketball tournament over the last few days. Did a couple of pretty nice runs from our hotel down this straight road all the way down to the beach with views of Melbourne. My foot was feeling pretty sore, and it almost felt like one of those kind of injuries that in the past I've run through and it's managed to slowly get better. But it just got worse and worse, and to the point where after my last run during the basketball trip, and this is only a few days ago, probably shouldn't be running today, but hey, whatever. Anyway, that last run really hurt it, and I was pretty much limping around the whole tournament. I've now had 3 rest days in a row, which for some of you won't seem like much, but for me, especially with the year, with the training block I've been putting in, it was weird. Even like one day kind of felt like I was letting myself down, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I've had 3 days in a row now, and I'm no longer limping on it, although it still feels sore. And I'm not sure exactly what it is. It feels like a stress fracture was coming on, combined with a bit of plantar fasciitis. But yeah, not good news really. So I'm out for a run this morning because I actually really wanted to get a video out with this amazing scenery. Like, check out that sunrise, mate. Bit of an injury update, unfortunately. I went out for a run last night after quite a stressful day at work. It's one of those days where I just sort of had to get out for a run. Hey, mate. And yeah, ran from my place to Anstey Hill. So this is the real Anstey Hill at the top, where you see Anstey Hill on the map's highest point of elevation. This is one of my happy places. I had a doozy of a day at work today. I won't go into it, but yeah, this run was necessary. And I already feel better. Yep. I was just cruising around nice and gently around Anstey Hill, listening to a podcast, enjoying myself, and then this pain crept in on my inner thigh, kind of towards the inside of my knee, kind of around here. And at first I thought, oh no, come on, please don't be an injury, just please be some kind of strange cramp. And anyway, this is supposed to be a high mileage week, I've got this week, next week, then we're going away. It got to the point where I had to walk it in and call my wife to pick me up from Anstey. and just do the drive of shame home. So not ideal. Kind of freaking out just a little bit because I've got 35 days to go until the Heisen, my all-time favourite, most sentimental ultra marathon. And this year I'm running the 115 on the Saturday and the Deep Creek 50k on the Sunday to make it 100 miles. And to get that Ultra Adelaide Heisen Adelaide to Victor Harbour medal. So I'm not backing down. I'm still hoping to do that. It's just not how I was hoping it would go.
Peaking a little bit early before each main event and running into injury during that time. So one thing I'm hoping to achieve next year in 2026 is a bit more resiliency. And yeah, the mantra of sort of not letting one event steal from another and applying that to my training sessions. I'm hoping that'll allow me to continue to increase the load while also doing it in a smart way. So that's the plan. It doesn't mean I'm going to be doing any less. In fact, I plan on doing more. Just means I'm going to try and be smart about it. And yeah, just the thought as well of not just doing that extra run or that extra really hard run just because you feel good. Because that's often when you start running into overloading and injury. That's the plan. Got to manage that load. So the goal next year from now, 2 harder sessions a week, one in the form of a longer run, one in a more intense kind of hilly run, and then around 4 sort of easier runs where I kind of manage my heart rate a bit, and then also trying to fit in 2 to 3 weight sessions a week, even if they're only like a half an hour long, but sort of just targeting those areas to balance everything out basically. So far I haven't seen anyone else out on this run. It is pretty hot. I love that view. One of my favourite views. All right, near the top. Just followed 2 flyers on that uphill. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to turn around here. Still haven't seen one other person out today. It's pretty hot. It was 32 when I left the car. It's probably gone up a bit since then. Yeah. Alright, so we might have a gel here. And still got a litre of water left, so all good. These are Pure Sports Nutrition Fluid Energy Gels are now my new go-to. I didn't mind the Morton gels. The technology behind them sounds pretty good. They served me fairly well through a few ultra marathons, but I just hit the point where flavour fatigue would just instantly kick in. My first Morton gel since the 100 miler. See if it makes me puke. I totally got over the taste of these by the end of the miler. Oh. Oh. I think I might need to find something else for this next one. These are really easy to get down, being more of a liquid, and this one here tastes like, you know, the icy outside off a Splice, one of my favourite summertime ice creams. This is like the flavour on the outside of a Splice, man. It goes down really well. I actually look forward to having these. They taste so good.
So far I've had the lemon lime juice, I've had some mango ones and some different berry ones, and they all taste really good. So I'm going to have one of these, get a bit of water into me, and then we'll start heading back. Hottest run I've had in a while. Still haven't seen anyone out today at all. I normally go that way and extend the route home, but today we're going to go this way. There's a cold drink waiting for me at the car I'm looking forward to. Alright, just heading down to the car. Not too far to go, a couple of Ks. Looking forward to that cold icy water I've got in the car, man. It's gonna go down a treat. Home stretch. Yeah, definitely felt the heat on that one. Good training run though. Yesterday was also a good quality session, so that means trying not to steal from the next session and finishing off the week with a few easier runs. Alright, this is Brad, Bigfoot ultra running. Alright. Alright, see you next time, guys.
The work keeps going, one run at a time. Nothing stolen, everything earned.